What's up, guys? Today we're going to be at Kentucky. But before we go there, we just recently had an update patch. I'm not going to go through all the things that they added or changed or whatever. Most of those things are just things that don't really affect the game in a major way. And a lot of those things I didn't even really notice. But as far as what does interest me is, of course, the customization. They added a couple of new templates, which I'm in the career mode right now. So there's two new templates. They're okay. They're decent, I guess, compared to the simple stripes of, that they've been normally doing. But I'm in career mode, and of course, you're stuck with one paint scheme for the whole year. That's something that I really hope they get away from with the next game. We got to have more options. You should be able to have multiple schemes that you can save, and then before each race, you pick which scheme you want to run for that race, and give you multiple options, and even the ability to change that. Here you're stuck with one scheme, and I just did every stripe purple because I'm just tired of this scheme. And at least, even though the car looks really plain, it's just better than looking at that one scheme that's pretty ugly, to be honest. Here's what they did add. They added some new fonts, right? So let's see. That thing is hideous. Okay, let's go. Some of these, like, this is actually a nice looking one, but of course it's too small. The good news is this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, they added 3 new fonts. And even though they're nothing to write home about, they seem to be properly sized. So thank God, at least they are, bigger, and they fit the car better. So even though they're not the best looking ones, it's an improvement. Okay, so I don't, I'm not looking to bash these guys. I just pointing it out. So out of these 3, I guess I'll stick with this. It's kind of unique. I do think the bottom part of the number is a little short, like somebody chopped the legs out of out from under the number, but it's not. I guess it's all right. But it's just the being the right size, such a small improvement. It does make a difference. So I'm just going to leave it like that. It's just an all purple car with a highlighter green. I still see the same problem with the number fonts, that you can't get the right colors you want, no matter what you do. And the wheels also do not save. So you see how the car looks here. Continue, save. And let's see what happens. All right, right here it looks proper. But before, let me see what happens. Let me go back and then back in. When I restarted the game earlier, it had red wheels, and it's just, there's still an issue. Just trust me on that. Okay, it looks okay here. Let's see if it stays that way. We're just going to go to Kentucky, 25%, everything maxed out, and see what it's like. I raced at Pocono, and unfortunately, I do find Pocono to be easier than last year. So whatever changes they've done to the game, there are some tracks that are harder and others that are easier. So I would just like to see a consistency throughout the entire series. Now, there are some tracks that even on custom setups, I had a hard time just staying in the top 5. And I really like that. Now, as long as you can work on the car and actually find more speed, that's great. But if they've made it where no matter what you do to the car, you'll never win, that's like where they went overboard. But I don't want to say that yet. Like right now, I really do enjoy it. Like Kansas and Chicago were pretty difficult, and some other tracks as well. Like I was Vegas, by the way. and I really enjoyed that. So, but then like I said, Pocono was pretty easy. Even Watkins Glen, I'm not a road course guy, and I found it to be pretty easy to get to the front and win. And once I got out front, you know, usually, especially at a road course, I have a hard time maintaining the lead. I'll have the AI right on my heels and I'll make a mistake, whatever, but it's really tough. But, you know, with this NASCAR Heat 5, they seem to have, at least for Watkins Glen, they definitely made it easier. If I could tell you that it's easy there, believe me, it's easy, because I'm really not good on road courses. So without further ado, let's just double check. Yes, I do have my custom setup. It is from last year. I am finding that I'm just gonna go start from the back like always. Yeah, so
all right, be smart out there. Going green. Ready?
What the hell was I
Hammer
talking
down,
about?
green down.
Oh, with the setups. I do find that with last year's setups,
Still there.
there is a difference. Like, they definitely did
All
things
right, you're clear.
to the game. It's not, you know, most of the setups work well, but where you ran a certain speed last year, it's not the same this year. On some tracks it's easier, and on some tracks it's a lot harder. It's inconsistent. By the way, let me know if I finally got the audio corrected. I've been having problems like finding the right balance with the volume,
Clear down low.
where I don't have to like really scream into the mic and the background. I still want you guys to be able to hear the. Whoa! Oh, come on, man! I didn't mean to do that. Did he wreck? No, he held on to it. Yeah, I still want you guys to be able to hear, you know, the background, the car audio, the spotter. And I've had a hard time getting the right balance. So I think hopefully I got it right this time. Anyhow, going back to the setups, yeah, so it's very inconsistent. You really don't know what you're gonna get. Some tracks it's harder, some tracks it's easier than last year. And on many tracks I have found like that last year's setup is a little off. And at Pocono, actually, I ran well, I won, I found it to be easier, but I also found where I still had room to make the car faster. Like, the gearing was still kind of off. Like, I could have actually made the car even better, but why do that? It would just make it even easier. So unfortunately, some of these tracks that I really enjoy racing at, like Pocono, are just
posted your best lap
a lot easier.
That's awesome.
Okay, so all right,
stay out the bottom.
This setup right here from last year feels pretty comfortable. I want to see what happens
Still there.
long term into the run. I think the biggest difference I've noticed
Still there.
with these setups, like from that I got from last year,
All right, you're clear there. All right,
is the
clear
rear
on
gear. Like, a lot of tracks I find like the gear is a little tall,
Stay out the bottom.
and I have room to put a lower gear and get more RPM out of the car. That happened at Michigan, and I actually made the car almost 3/10 faster than it was last year, just by putting a much lower gear with the same setup, but only changing the rear gear. And I made the car like 3/10 faster, but guess what? I still only got a top. I think I finished 4th. I don't remember what I finished, to be honest, but it was a top 5 finish, but I couldn't win. So even though I was able to make the car faster than last year, apparently, you know, the AI is also probably a bit quicker. So I enjoyed that race a lot. So I'm just going through some of the differences that I've noticed in terms of the setups. So if you use setup from last year, you know, you'll run okay, but it's just a little hit and miss on most tracks. Like tracks that you might find where you won last year easily are harder this year, which is great. And then others where, you know, they're just easier. And that's, I don't really like that. You know, I'm not a big fan of making anything easier unless there's a track that's just absolutely brutal on everyone, even on custom setups. Then you know, of course you do have to make tweaks. So far it feels comfortable.
Stay low.
But after about 9 laps,
I need 10 more solid laps. Concentrate for me.
yeah, I made up some spots, but I'm not exactly blowing through the field. So this, I don't know. I gotta wait and see. But so far, I like what I see.
Still there?
You gotta have a lot of patience here on turn 3 and 4. It's a much tighter turn than 1 and 2. A lot of people hate this track. I really like it. I think it has, you know, it's a unique personality. Like I said, you know, turns 1 and 2 are different than 3 and 4. And if you just look at the track map, it looks like a basic oval, but it's not. It doesn't drive like it. Speaking of track map, holy shit. Look at the track map. What the hell? I'm like a school bus on the track. See, that's, you know, this is one of the frustrating things that, you know, with this game. Like, they try to fix certain things and it just introduces more issues. So I guess adding these number fonts, it just it has this glitch on the track map. It's just a giant white block. And this is what happens, right? This is why I was, you know, pretty critical of the release and the lack of testing. It's like, we're the ones testing this game, and we have to let them know, look at this, man, this is not good. Look at the track map. So they fixed one, well, they didn't fix, they added one thing, right? With the number fonts, and it introduces a new problem. But this is what happens when you don't have proper testing or quality control. You got to put time into that so that you don't have these issues. We shouldn't be the ones dealing with this. And now these guys released this game 2 months early, and look, they still have a lot of things to fix. They still haven't fixed the issue with the color of the wheels changing.
5 to go, driver.
The number font colors being way off. And now this new issue with this block in the track map. So they're gonna be working on this stuff, and you have to ask yourself, what the hell was the point of releasing the game 2 months early? I was under the impression that we'd get the game and they just immediately move on to the next game, which is what I was hoping for. This is why I was so supportive of the earlier release, but not under these conditions. Most of the racing is really enjoyable. This is good. You know, and in all, you know, in all fairness, it is the most important thing in a NASCAR game is right here. You know, it's the actual on-track racing. And it's not perfect, but it's really solid. So credit, you know, to these guys for that. But man, I don't know what's going on over there.
Still there?
And I've always said
Car on the outside now.
that it's not always the features and all these other things. It's the decisions made by a developer or the publisher, whoever, whatever the case may be. The decisions you make
Car high,
have
careful
a big impact on the product. And deciding to release this game 2 months early, it just wasn't ready. We should, you know, no consumer should have to be dealing with so many bugs and glitches and then waiting for the developer to patch it. Even the patches, are they testing these things thoroughly? Because right away you see there's a problem with the track map. How did this patch even pass quality control? And believe me guys, I'm not trying to bash these guys. I think I've been very fair, but
that stage, driver.
this is just not acceptable, man. And that's why I can't ever look at, yeah, you could even see the numbers messed up on my name. Okay, we're gonna pit. What can I do to make the car slightly better? You know what? I'll just drop a little air on the left sides and just see what happens. Yeah, we're running pretty decent.
Coming to the green, driver.
But like I was
Are you
saying,
ready?
you can't
Inside.
have such a lack of quality control. You gotta put more into the testing of these games, man. The consumer should not be the ones testing the game, especially if you charge full price. And I think that's one of the
Still
biggest
there,
reasons
inside.
people are
Clear
so
low.
critical of the game, including myself. You know, if you knew this is all the game was, how can you charge full price, man? You can't do that.
Still there?
You know, you deserve the criticism you get.
You got room, you're clear there. Stay on the bottom. You got room, you're clear. Inside, inside. Car there on the inside. Great job, driver. That's a fast lap right there.
Alright, so I guess dropping the air pressure made the car slightly better.
Hold your line, got one
Whoa,
inside.
I got hit. Whoa!
Outside, outside.
Cole Custer, you fuck. Yeah, he lost the car a little bit in the turn. I shouldn't be too hard on him. It happens.
Stay low, stay low.
Ah, fuck him. He took Suarez's ride. I can't root for him.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear.
Yeah, so just hopefully the audio's better this time around. You know, I haven't done a good job with the audio.
Keep it up now. That was your best lap ever.
All right, so we definitely went in the right direction with the air pressure. Oh, I see a little smoke. Is it Custer?
Wave them
No?
off, caution
Who is it?
out.
Oh no, somebody else. Oh, it's Byron. Is it? It looks to be. Who's coming in? Okay, I gotta stay out.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Ready? Green's out, man. Let's go.
Yeah, they definitely got to do much more with the
10
next
to go.
game.
Careful. Still there.
But like I was saying earlier, you know, the whole point of releasing the game 2 months early, it's just,
Careful,
I don't,
still there.
it's like, it just defeats the purpose. If you got to spend the next 2 months
Stay on the bottom.
fixing the shit that you released broken, or the issues that are introduced, even with the patches that are meant to fix some of the other stuff, introduces new stuff. So
Careful, still there. Still there.
whoa, outside. All right, they got into each other a little
You got
bit.
room. You're clear.
It gets really tight in between 3 and 4.
Stay on the bottom here.
Not sure what else to do to the
Careful,
car
still
to
there.
make it even better, but
Still there. You got room. You're clear there.
oh, I nailed that one. I could tell. That was my best.
Got a car coming inside now. Clear all around. Got one down low now. Clear low, clear low.
All right, I got Jones nipping at my heels. Almirola.
Careful, still there.
You really got to have patience in this corner. Let the car just rotate. You really want to match the throttle, but you know you can't.
Got a car coming inside now. You just posted your best lap ever. All right, you're clear. Still there. Got a car coming inside now. You're all clear on the bottom there. Still there.
Yeah, this is pretty
5 to go. You got this.
pretty racy.
Stay on the bottom.
I got a feeling we're not going to really get the best
Still
finish.
there.
It's pretty tough. I'm liking it so far.
Got one down low now. Bottom's clear.
Oh, Jones almost got into me there.
Inside. You're all clear on the bottom there.
Yeah, I'm really
There on the
blocking him.
outside. Inside. Clear low, clear low. You got room. You're clear there. Got a car high
Now,
now.
what can I possibly do? How do I make this car better? I don't think another air pressure adjustment's gonna do it. It might just, you know, sometimes you gotta be careful.
Clear low there.
Yeah, I think I'm pissing Jones off. I keep closing it off on the bottom.
Got one down low now.
Yeah, he's got it this time.
Got one down low now.
Whoa! Yeah, I overdrove
Car
it.
outside. Hold your line.
All right, so yeah, definitely don't even have a top 5 car, but
All right, I need 2 more good laps from you.
I'm not really that knowledgeable
Inside.
about
You got
car
room. You're
setups.
clear there. Still there inside.
And the setups, like I said, I get from, I just get it from people online, and then I'll make
Say hi up
adjustments
here.
to those setups to what feels good to me, and more often than not, they work pretty well. But as far as just really digging
there.
deep into the setup,
White
that's
flag is in the air.
something I really struggle with.
Careful, still there. Still there. You got room, you're clear there.
Yeah, the biggest challenge at this track is not overdriving the corner, especially on 3 and 4. If you can have a little patience there and let the car rotate, you'll definitely run better. But what the hell to do? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take a risk. All right, half a round on. I hope I didn't go too far. The wedge adjustments are pretty aggressive.
All right, now be smart out there. Going green. Be ready. Ready. Car outside. Hold your line. Careful. Still there.
All right, so
You're all clear up top.
hope I didn't go too far. Doesn't half around the wedge doesn't sound like a lot, but sometimes it'll make the car really loose on exit, or well, not I shouldn't say on exit, but just all around.
Still there.
Feels all right so far. Sometimes you gotta take a chance. Wow, I really overdrove it there. Yeah, I feel it a little squirrely.
Still there.
Oh, just got it underneath. Yeah, Hamlin's checking out.
Still there. Got a car high now. You got room. You're clear there.
Now, if you look at the track map, you'll see a big white chunk of whatever that is.
Hold your line. Got one outside.
Crushing cars around me.
All right. You're clear there.
Come on, come on. I mean, the RPMs look right there. I'm topped off. I don't know if I can go with a lower gear here. I mean, it might help. That's something I'm gonna have to try, maybe in testing or something. I don't know how to get more speed out of the car. You know, you can always figure out how to make the car turn more or make it tighter, but to actually get more overall speed, that's where I struggle, and I'm not really sure what to do. The tape adjustments, I don't really notice a big difference, to be honest.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
It almost feels like the tape doesn't do anything to the car. I'm sure that I'm wrong, but...
all clear up top. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
Whoa, I got hit. Oh, man.
Outside.
Thanks, Boyer. All right, sorry, Bowman. You need to go talk to Boyer about that. That was his fault.
Clear high, bud.
Yeah, we're really struggling.
Got a car high now.
But I like it. I want it to be tough.
Still there.
There has to be a better setup, and I'll have to figure it out. You know, as long as it's possible to make the car, I got no problem with, you know, any of these tracks being tough. This is a lot more fun than just dominating, going out front and winning every race. This just feels more realistic in terms of competition. So,
car high, careful there.
but it is possible that they can also make something so difficult that nothing works. I hope that's not the case, but as long as it's not the case, yeah, I like this.
Got a car high now.
but I want to see more consistency
Careful.
from track to track. Every track should be challenging like this. Whoa. Now sometimes you feel like, oh look, the car's too tight,
Careful,
but it's like, more often than not, it's like driver. So I was overdriving. But that's what happens. You're struggling. I'm running 15th. I'm trying to run faster lap times and I can't. You end up overdriving corners. I got loose right there on exit. I'm not sure that the car really likes the
car there on the outside.
wedge adjustment I made. Yeah, I really drove it hard in there. Right here. Oh. Wow, I was expecting maybe a top between 5th and 10th. Wasn't expecting to struggle this much.
Careful, still there.
Whoa.
You're all clear up top.
Oh, I got loose.
Peeking outside.
Yeah, this is what drivers go through, man. It's frustrating. You know, it's all great when you're running up front, but when you're struggling and lap after lap, you're battling the same guy.
Still there.
You're trying to make it happen and the car won't cooperate. That's NASCAR, man. That's what I enjoy most. This is what I want in, you know, at most tracks. Like,
still there.
it should be hard. Again, I have to emphasize, as long as you're able to work on the car and get to the front where it's not impossible, then, you know, that's the way it should be. Now, if you don't have a good setup from the start, then no amount of adjustment is going to help. So obviously, it's not working out. So it's definitely something that you got to go into the actual, you know, the actual race setup to make the car better. I mean, I don't see anything I can do to the car in race right now to do much more than I'm doing now. We're gonna have to be satisfied with where we are running now. Battling Bowman for like 10 laps.
Careful, still there. 10 laps to go.
That's awesome.
Stay on the bottom.
Right here on exit, I gotta be careful. It's been really loose here. Right
Stay
there.
Low, stay low.
But that's the risk you take, you know, when you make that extra adjustment. Sometimes you can make the car worse. He just overdrove it. Yeah, I'm like, we're just going back and forth. We're not making ground, but we're not really losing ground either to anyone else. So
got one up top. All clear.
All right, I'm clear. Who's gonna win this battle? This is my race with Bowman. So we ain't gonna do much else. I don't see myself. Yeah, it looks like we're starting to pull away. Yeah, this is the type of racing, man, that I wanted. Like, it's not perfect. I'm not, you know, there's room for improvement, but this is what you should be experiencing. So I like, you know, I want to point out the positives, but we did have this type of racing with NASCAR Heat 4. It's not like you didn't have that last year. It's just a little different. We might have a chance at passing Boyer before this is over. Yeah, Bowman's definitely, he ran out of tires or something. That back and forth we had for like 10 laps did him in, so I think we can get Boyer. And that other guy, is that a lap car? Who knows? Oh, I overdrove it. And of course, lap traffic holds off. That's a problem.
Careful, still there.
That's a problem. And that's definitely a consistent problem they have to work on.
You got room, you're clear
where
there.
lap cars just hold off, you know, other cars, and then they don't even move around them. They're just stuck. Look at it, he's just stuck behind them. So, anyhow, I'm just pointing this stuff out in case somebody at 704 happens to watch. I'm trying to be constructive. I'm not really, I don't enjoy like criticizing, you know, negative stuff. It's just, it has to be done. And we can't have this anymore where you release these games and we're testing it. The hell, I got into the wall. Alright. Can we, it looks like we got a shot to maybe get into 12. 3 laps, I don't know.
Your tires are getting pretty bad.
Whoa, 14, that's not good. Are we gonna make it? I'm not pitting. Not when I got a shot here. All right, let's see, should be down to 2 laps.
2 to go, driver.
2 to go. I think we'll make it.
Wave them guys off, caution's out.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. Only one guy's pitting. No. I can't pit. I'll restart 26th. And nah. I'm 13th now. All right. I gotta stay out on these. Oh my God.
You're coming to the green. Be ready. Ready. Green, green, green. Inside.
10%.
Your tires are getting pretty bad.
Yeah, I know.
I need 2 more solid laps, bud. Keep it going.
No shit.
Inside. Clear down low. Hold your line. Got one inside.
Oh my God, come on.
All right, you're clear there.
Whoa. I'm loose, man. I got no tires left. I was able to clear them. All right. This could be really exciting or really disappointing. Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
You got 1 to go.
Whoa.
Your tires are getting pretty bad.
I know. Whoa. Man, I'm really giving it all I got. Gripping the wheel. All right, we got a better finish.
Outside.
All right. That actually worked out for us. Oh.
That's not too bad. That's a top 20.
Okay. I wasn't going to end 11th. So the restart actually helped us. We got a slightly better finish. 103 speed rating. See, there is room. See, the speed rating tells you. Like, if I was at 105 now, I'd be worried. But I have room. There's definitely more speed to be had. I just got to figure that out. So, got to keep working on it. But I did enjoy this race. This is really the highlight of this game and last year's game as well. Like the racing is actually, for the most part, really solid. But these guys still have a lot of work to do on everything else. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. And I look forward to your comments. Later.